Half-time at Priestfield, the score is Gillingham 1, Dagenham and Redbridge 1. Gillingham dominated most of the exchanges in the first half, but strangely they probably should be behind by a couple of goals. Gillingham took the lead, great run and cross from John Nutter. Mark McCammon at the back post, probably could have headed it in first time as it bounced up, decided to take an extra touch, and some of us thought the chance might have gone, but it sat up nicely for him and he volleyed it in to put the Gills 1-0 up. Dagenham took over a little bit after then and started to have a little bit of possession of their own, and Gillingham made a hash of a throw-in in their own corner. Great turn and cross from their number 18, and Saunders was at the back post to stick it in and make it 1-0. Before then, Simon Royce very nearly gave away 2 goals from shoddy clearances. One which was blocked by their striker, who had all day to roll it into an empty net. He could have taken a touch, he should have taken a touch, but he opted to hit it first time and rolled it 2 yards wide. About 2.5 minutes after that, Royce was at it again, another poor clearance, only this time it ended up working out as a rather tidy 1-2 with the opposition centre forward. Very easily could have ended up in a goal, but thankfully ended up in the grateful arms of the Gillingham goalie. He looks a bit shaky today. Gillingham look like they've got more than enough trouble Dagenham at the back. They look really wobbly to me, but they've just not quite got things together yet. It's a little bit scrappy, and looking at the other 3 games we've got left the rest of this season, this game really is a must-win if we want to keep our hopes of any kind of promotion alive. So I think we need to really go at it second half, see if we can get a second and maybe third goal. Dagenham look poor at the back, and if we can get at them, then you'd like to think we can get another goal. So as midway through the half-time break here at Priestfield, the score is Gillingham 1, Dagenham and Redbridge 1. On a score of Priestfield, Gillingham 2, Dagenham and Redbridge 1. Dennis Ollie with a headed winner 2 minutes from time. Gillingham laboured their way through that second half and didn't look like they were going to get anything out of the game. In fact, Dagenham looked the better side for most of that second period. But a late free kick wide on the right, crossed it to the box. Ollie got up first, in front of Tony Roberts, headed it in the back of the net. The roof came off Priestfield, and Gillingham are still in with a shout of promotion. Vital win for Gillingham today. On score, Gillingham 2, Dagenham and Redbridge 1.
This is Stan of Mulligan of the Medway stand, and the final score was Gillingham 2, Dagenham 1. And we're at that stage of the season now where the results are far more important than the performance, and that was the case today, as Dagenham definitely played the better football for a good 40 minutes. They put us under a lot of pressure, and Simon Royce's kicking was not the greatest today. I feel that there were many times, and on another day, Dagenham could have really scored. The one where there was an open goal, they should have scored then, and maybe the luck was on our day. Good goal from Mark McCammon, and good to see him scoring. Hopefully if we start seeing a spell now where he scores until the end of the season. And on his goal, got in front of the goalkeeper, really good goal, and 2-1 really was needed today. We're under a lot of pressure, and better opposition maybe would have beaten us.
Hello, it's Steve, also known as Wolf from Gross Gill. I think from that game we were extremely lucky. I think Paul Benson had a very, very, very off game. Wasn't aided much by the referee, who as a Premiership ref I thought was pretty poor. Stevens had been booked already. Tried using the back of the Gillingham player to get the ball back from a throw-in. Laws of the game say that's supposed to be a yellow card. And the player obviously that's been cautioned already would have been sent off. At the death, I think we were lucky to win it, as I felt that Dagenham dominated the whole of the second half, and hopefully that would put us some way towards securing a place in the playoffs. Third spot is up for grabs, but I think that just might be beyond us.
Hello there, Katie here from the Gordon Road stand. Came away with 3 points. I have to say probably Dagenham were disappointed. First goal, in my opinion, was thanks to John Nutter and his run and his cross. Stuart Lewis got man of the match. He did very well. He does seem to chase them down and look for the ball when maybe some of the other players don't. First time I've seen Josh Wright, he was all right. First 15 minutes and the last 15 minutes, no complaints at all. We came out fighting, an hour in between, frustrating, disappointing, but the points are ours, which is the main thing.
Oh, it's Grumpy here. Well, I come away from the game and I've virtually lost my voice. As a footballing spectacle, it left a lot to be desired, but that doesn't matter. It was an absolutely massive result today for the Gills, 2-1 win against Dagenham and Redbridge. It leaves us in 6th place on 68 points. We're 5 points ahead of Chesterfield on 63, a further 1 point ahead of Shrewsbury on 62. All 3 sides have played the same number of games, 43. In 9th, there's Dagenham and Redbridge, who've got a game in hand, and they're on 59 points. So the game, disappointing as a spectacle, but I don't think anybody can complain. It's all about the result today, and we ground out the win. So that's absolutely superb.
That late goal from Dennis Ollie means Gillingham are right in there with a shot of promotion. They're one of 4 or 5 teams who can still clinch an automatic place, but with goal difference counting against them, Gillingham may have to settle for a playoff place. A win against Chesterfield at Saltergate next weekend will all but secure a spot in the playoffs, but with 3 games left, all against promotion tenders, it promises to be a nail-biting run-in. We'll be back after the Bury home game with our penultimate podcast of the season. Until then, have a good rest of the week, enjoy the trip to Chesterfield if you're going, and I'll speak to you soon.
For the latest news, views and opinion on Gillingham FC, hit the net with Gills365.co.uk.